isn't off at the airport, so we'll be driving home. I'm just trying to see if I can see comments or if I'm gonna have to go. No. Top fans. I can't see. I'll just chat with you. Maybe the comments will come up if anybody comes on here. I need to get out of the airport. Got the AC on. Alright. Drive. There we go. She parked on a speed bump. Goof. Silly goose. Yeah, we're leaving the airport. Busy today. It's Saturday. These speed bumps are something crazy. There we go. She doesn't fly out till 6 o'clock. It's a late time to fly out when she flies into Winnipeg. She was hoping to meet up with her daughter that lives in Winnipeg, but she doesn't get there. I think she has a layover somewhere in between. Or she doesn't leave till 6 something, and then by the time she gets into Winnipeg, it would be 9 something. Her time, but 10 something. It's something stupid. So she, and then she has to be back and it's an hour drive to her daughter's. So her daughter would have to come in and pick her up, and then she'd have to bring her back by 6 o'clock in the morning she flies out by 8 or something. Hi, Lee. I can barely see the comments. But make sure I don't turn at the wrong spot this time. Did that last time. Panic and thought I was turning at the wrong spot. So I just dropped her off at London Airport, International Airport in Ontario here. Hello, welcome in. Just doing a drive stream here. Sunglasses on and the bright sun outside is hard to see. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. My cousin works up in Nunavut. She does travel nursing. She's doing a home nursing contract for 6 weeks, so she's going back up to Nunavut, which is up in the territories. I think she's going to a place called Baker Lake. So not quite as far north this time. And then she will be up there, I think the 25th or 26th of July she comes back. Yeah, 2401. Gotta get headed back to the highways. So the closest international airport to fly out of is in London, so it's an hour from home. So she drives her mom's car down and I drive it back. °30. That means it's about 84, 86 Fahrenheit. A little toasty outside. Got the air running. Not that I really want to because it uses a lot of gas, but can't do with it. Windows open on the highway. It would drive me insane. The air pressure bugs my ears. Beautiful day to be flying though. Just worried about the flights they have her on, which hopefully hopefully she'll get some dinner, or maybe she can buy some dinner before she boards. But then she flies out of Winnipeg tomorrow morning to Rankin. And then she doesn't fly to Rankin until like 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and it's an hour flight from there to Baker Lake. So she doesn't think she's going to get a dinner there. But I don't know. I think she's crazy doing this, but I think she's going to do 1 or 2 more contracts. I think one set up December to February, and she got one she might do September, October, but I think after February she's going to start working on her visa to work in the States. Hey Marjorie. Hi Joe. How you doing? Am I not? You do with some heat? Oh, it just dropped down to 29 Celsius. It's not too bad. It doesn't feel too humid today. Thursday when I did my walk outside, that day was humid. But we had a thunderstorm come through that night, I believe. So the humidity's died off a bit. Yes, I know I'm live. It's nothing new. I was trying to see where the thing to change the camera was. Up there? Nope, that's not what I want. You might get stuck looking at me. Did I park past the Tim Hortons yet? Maybe I'll pull into the Tim Hortons and get a ice cap if I haven't passed it yet. And then I can flip it around so you guys can see where I'm going. I just can't remember if I passed it yet. Down near where we go LARPing, there's one of the side roads up here that we turn that way to go to LARP. I think it's this one up here. Yep, Gore Road. So where we turn to go to adult LARP, and then it's about 2 miles down the road that way. Familiar with the area. I was hoping I could see the Tim Hortons before like I'm on it. Probably coming back down this week too with my aunt and her friend to go to Costco. I don't buy a lot. Her friend has the membership, so. Heading off. Okay, Joe, have a good day. Or good evening, whatever it is there. Good morning? Yeah, good morning there. Let me. I'm sorry whoever's message was held, but I can't do anything about it. I don't think I have any moderators in there right now. The message was held for review unless I can check when I get up to the, if I can find the Tim Hortons. I know it's along this side of the road. We're stuck looking at me. Sorry about that. on Veterans Memorial Parkway. It's got signs along the side. One just said courage, one says valor. I forget what else. Yeah, since all the doors are closed. So it's windy. It said it would be windy today. I must have missed the Tim Hortons. Dang it. Oh well, you're stuck looking at me. So I can't see the thing to flip it. And I'm getting on the highway. Should back to Sarnia by 5:30. I'll take a slight detour before I take her car back. Stop at PetSmart and Walmart, which are side by side. That'll tons of fun with speeding up and getting onto the highway. Maximum 80. Got construction ahead, okay. Let's go with the flow for now until I get past the construction, and then I'll throw the cruise control on. Yellow taxi up. Come on up my side here. U-Haul. Construction, 1 kilometer. I don't like driving behind transports. Can't see what's coming up. No markings on it. Can't tell what it's carrying. That direction. Oof. It's a little chilly. $80 kilometers. Looks like some construction, but there's nobody out here today. And everybody's doing 100 kilometers. I know ahead by the Costco they're putting in a new overpass. I don't know what they're doing in the middle here. They got barricades up. They got a big Dodge Ram running up my behind here. Somebody wants to merge, and you're in my way, mister. Okay, we'll move over and let them merge in. They didn't merge in. They're just keeping on, keeping on. So that message held for review, but I can't do anything about it right now while I'm driving. I don't see any messages past Joe's that he was heading out. So it could be just talking to myself. It's always a possibility. London's a fairly big city. I don't know what the population is. The sign's coming this way, out on the highway here. There's heading out of London. Costco's up on the left-hand side here. I laugh because they built a new Costco. It's supposed to be bigger. It doesn't look that much bigger than what building that was there before, and the old building is still sitting there, empty. And it's like half a block down the road. Thank you for getting out of the way. Slowing things down. On the 401 highway, the funny thing is, the speed limit there is 100. But when I get off on the 402, it's 110 kilometers. Only section of the 402 series is between here and London. It goes right over here. There's a big McDonald's. My aunt and her friend, the stuff she needs to get comes in boxes, and they can't lift the big boxes, so I get to do it. Oops, that's a little speedy, Mikey. Slow down. So we want to get on 402, merging on there, going off the 401 onto 402 right now. Then I'll be able to put it in cruise control. I don't have to worry about my lead foot. I do have a case of lead foot. It's a bright sunny day. I don't have to worry about any hazards of driving with the cruise control on. I don't think my cousin had it on. Because usually it stays on and you just have to reset it. Hello, who's ever come in there? I can barely. Oh, jeez, dude. Can you go any slower? I wanted me to drive up this tiny Ford Transit van. There we go, 110 begins. Turn on the. Fast. I'll slow down a bit. Right about there. Who's a crazy with the 6767? That thing drives me crazy. Got the cruise control on. I get to see the scenery. I wish I could flip it around, but I didn't want to. Maybe that one. On. There you go. You can see. Last time we did our drive along here, it was, I think, still kind of wintered, wasn't it? It wasn't all the green trees. A bunch of hawks or turkey vultures. Up here over the highway. Up here on the right hand side. I think our group had a dinner there at one time. That was at our masquerade dinner. It was there. And then we got to come out and there was almost a foot of snow driving home in the snowstorm. That was fun! Because this section is in the snow belt. We might have nothing in Sarnia and you get 30 minutes outside of Sarnia towards London, and they'll have a foot and a half of snow, and we'll have a couple inches. Things planted. Field on the right. It's pretty dead for June. Probably wheat over on the left, or beans. Quiet. Usually there's a lot of wheat and a lot of soybean out this way. I'm doing 7 over the speed limit, you're passing me. Michigan, Ontario, that's the next one. Didn't catch that one. It's another US one. Next one's Ontario coming past me. I don't know why that one pulled in, because they want to go out and pass the transport. Which I'll pull over to. They'll be coming up on the transport. On the road, it's going my direction. Don't know what's in these transports because none of them are marked. A third party by the looks of it. Pass this guy so I can see and move over. Clean harbors. Probably garbage for recyclables. Transport tankers. Usually the garbage ones go like just a cover over the top. I hate that because then things are flying out at. Sean Transport. Trailer. That one's got something on the back. Of course, a broken nail. Dang it. So far, so good on this side. I don't see much roadkill. Be sure you want to stop streaming. Stop streaming. I may have any problems with PayPal popping up their login on their phone. I'm doing that a lot lately. It's driving me insane. Dead bugs. It's popped up on my phone now. It's going to keep binging. We'll have to see. Can't take my eyes off the road. That one's from Ontario. Oh, Sarnia. License plate range in Sarnia. Up beside me. Up behind the Suburban. I gotta just have to slow down until we get past the truck and I'll get back over. Not liking that. Too bad. I'm doing 8 over. You don't need to go any faster than that. Make sure I can see the transport so I know I'm not cutting him off. We'll pull back over. Not this guy, but we'll buy. Then we're going to pull back over because it looks like, or maybe not. Maybe that's going under the, it's going under the overpass. Oh, you had to go so fast. Yeah, you had to go so fast to get off of this road. Okay. Hear that? I'm driving. Messenger. Oh, ear popped. Messenger. That time of the day. Certain people want a message. It's alright, can't chat, I'm driving. Nice sunny day for a drive. Thanks for the thumbs up. And the 5 of you watching. Hopefully there'd be something more exciting to look at out here, but it's either you look at me or you can look at the scenery. Nice Kia. Like a trailer up ahead of me. Up there a ways. Sorry. Turn that a bit. That sun's beat right down on my phone. I might have to. It's too hot. It might shut off on me. I'd love to have it stuck to the dashboard, but not my car. My aunt really doesn't have another spot to stick it. Mostly farmland and forest around here. One part sucks about this stretch of highway. You literally have to get off of one of the exits if you need to go to the bathroom or drink something to eat. About halfway there's a town called Roy. There's an exit there, and there's a Tim Hortons not too far off. The farm over on the right hand side there. I don't know, part of that white one that used to have horses there. They were sitting. slide or not? What the hell heck car is this? It's a Kia. All the back windows are tinted. Like weird looking lights in the front. Ashtray, or not the ashtray, the cup holder, because it's getting too hot in the window. Lost connection, reconnect. So I guess you get to set the cup holder. Sorry, anybody's there. You're stuck in a cup holder. Well, I can't see the thing turning around. Face me. Let's stop. The other exit and go towards. Past that already. It's supposed to be a windy day, but none of the wind turbines are turning. No, one out of like 20. Oh, 3 out of 20. One on that side, 4. The rest of them are not turning. Still says I'm nobody there. Boogie. Sorry. You're stuck seeing the floor. Not much to see. Fields, wind turbines, the highway, some trucks, a lot of trees. There's an exit I can get off and turn around or not. On the side. It doesn't have anything other than a portable outhouse. Here just a little ways. I don't like to do a quick stop just on the side of the road. Looks like windy and not hardly any of those wind turbines back there were blowing. I'd like to back up to Arkona sometime. Go to the Rock Glen conservation area. Go by the falls. Not huge falls. They're probably barely running right now because we haven't had a whole lot of rain. I mean, it's a crappy road. It's alright. Probably forest. I don't know, what's that sign? County of Lambton. Discoveries that matter. That's a new one. No rig on it for Royal Springs, Royal City, or maybe Petroleum. Or Watford. Maybe a little ways yet. Oh, now you can see me. You can finally see the little legend down the side. Sorry for the angle. I just got you down in the shade to cool it off a bit. It's getting too hot up in the sun in the holder. Really give you the scenic part of the road. So I'm heading home from dropping in my cousin at the airport. She flies back up to Nunavut over the next day or two. Took her mom's car. Bring it back to my aunt. Make a couple slight detours along the way home. So I'd like to stop at Walmart and grab a couple things, and I want to check out something at PetSmart. Maybe if we're still hanging in there, maybe I'll take you in. I don't know. We'll see how it's going when we get to town. Still got probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes. All you're missing out here is farm fields. Well, it looks like wheat. Wheat as far as you can see. From what it looks like here. Wheat and soybean are big crops around here. So more away from the highway you'll get corn. It's more southern land. Tractor trailer carrying two trailers. Two travel trailers. Interesting. Nice sunny day. 6 degrees Celsius, so that's about 86 Fahrenheit. It's not humid like it was earlier in the week. Passes First School Road. That's still Arkona, or not Arkona. That's still Watford. I only know that because my ex's aunt and uncle used to live on there. But that aunt and uncle are no longer together. In fact, I know she's remarried. I have her still as Facebook friends. I don't know what happened to his uncle. Three uncles are really weird. The three brothers. Can't say that I cared for them much. Oh well. It's his life. I mean, that's part of the reason they're on the exit side of the family. views. I just like driving outside of between here and London. I like to be traveling other places, but unfortunately, because my vehicle went kaput in 2021, I haven't had a vehicle since. That's my borrowers were around town. I've taken it out of town once for an hour out of town to meet up with a friend 2 hours away. We met halfway for lunch last summer for our birthdays. Hope to meet up with her soon. Because I got something I want to surprise her with, but I want some help with by some friends, so. Turn off the Pinery Orchard Park. Stone Picker Brewing Company. That sounds interesting. Someplace to check out sometime. Left Museum, been there. Forest Golf and Country Club. I haven't been there. Not into golfing. Forest Grand Bend, been to Grand Bend. Grand Bend's got a nice. I was up near the Pinery Bridge. I have a nice. Not necessarily right now with the price of gas. But the price of gas over here per liter. I was figuring. I was watching one of my channels on YouTube, and it was like. It was four something per gallon of gas. I think they're in Utah, Arizona. They're traveling, I guess. I just moved into Utah from Arizona, so I can't remember which one. They paid $4 or something for just regular gas. And divided that out by 3.8, because there's 3.8 liters in a gallon of gas. Which makes it $1.20 a gallon. Change on top. I thought it was crazy. Still cheaper for us to go stateside. But we have to pay the bridge toll to go across, which is, I think it's like $5 one way and $7 the other way. That doesn't make sense to me, but oh well. If you want to go stateside, you have to pay for it. If you want to go down to the ferry, last I heard it was like $12. Border delay. Trucks and cars say minimal. So apparently it's backed up today. Okay, the timing on that slide was messed up. Because I know it was like at 24 minutes, like 25 minutes, like 10-15 minutes ago. So I don't know how many times it's paused or stalled or froze. We'll just keep going. It's about 15 to 20 minutes from starting. I would have liked to scoot over to Highway 7. And gone to the plant nurseries, but it's kind of late in the day for doing that. I would like to go over there in the next week or two, but we'll see. I don't have a lot planted this year. I have some onions. I have 3 cucumber plants that are maybe 5 or 6 inches tall. All the ones I had, I got 3 that are surviving. And I got a bunch of really tiny green pepper, and jalapeno pepper plants. Be lucky if I get anything on them before the end of the summer. Or I just save my money instead of planting things that might die, just spend it at the market. Our farmers market's only open Wednesdays and Saturdays. Well, Heritage Road, so we're about 10-ish miles, a little over 10 miles, 10 minutes away. Maybe in the future, be able to go to some of the local places. Fred and I used to do that, and then there's some stuff that happened. Got involved in another friend group, and then that's kind of been resolved, which is good. I'm happy. Maybe we can meet up and do a couple more things instead this summer. Moved over for that person getting on, and they really smashed onto the highway. That's what I did. Feeling better sitting there in the shade. About 10 minutes, then we'll get off on the highway. Check out PetSmart. Besides her clothes, she ends up taking a bunch of food. Up in Nunavut, food is very limited on selection and expensive. I had a picture with $23 or $25 pickles. Be buying pickles. It'd be pretty limited. A lot of it's processed stuff. You don't get much fresh stuff out there. Now we're passing that truck rest area I was talking about. It used to be a waste to get here. Took it out. Rest other side of the highway. This one's now just a truck rest stop, and it had stuff like that. It had like a picnic area, and it had like I don't drink that often. So drinks on the cruise boat. November, December. And I don't go out, so it's not being social. Not type who sits at home and drinks. So. Tarnia, population 73,000. We'll see if that changes. We just did a census a couple months back. It's probably not changed the sign. It costs too much money to change the sign. So you were up to 27 minutes. Now you're saying back at 24 minutes. Crazy live stream. And you're saying I'm live. I don't even know if I'm live. Well, we'll keep talking just in case. So you're not getting dead air. Nice boat. Sorry, can't see it. Be a nice day to be out on the boat. I don't even know if there's any on the river or not. I won't get that far. Let's go to Walmart. You go on a little side street, and then we'll be back at Lands. I just want to get grocery things that I forgot the other day at Walmart. At PetSmart, I am looking for one of those UV ultraviolet flashlights, blacklight type thing that you can shine to see where the animals peed, because a cat, I'm sure, has peed. I can smell it, but I don't know where it is to treat it, so. Watch for slow traffic. I don't see the trucks backed up and fading off before too long. And warning signs, because there's been times trucks have been backed up way down the highway. Come around a bend, and also if there's stopped trucks, there has been accidents. There's also been accidents when other truckers have not been paying attention. Watch for stopped trucks ahead. Adjust my seat. Out there. Back down to 100. Gateway Casinos, aren't ya? That's the one at the old race. The one at the track. I think so. Biofuel Brewing Company. Good. Apparently good drink. The IAP. IPA. Whatever that kind of beer is. IPA, isn't it? Pale Ale. A bunch of different craft beers there. I know Chrome Project now. He liked the name of one of them. Fools in the Van or something. We'll pass our airport. The only thing comes to our airport anymore is private jets. And they're starting an Air Canada bus that will bus you from here to London or here to Toronto. This dude's going slower than I am. Okay, I'll do a little slower. Overpasses that I get off anyways. Sorry, buddy. You can go past me. Back there. It makes sense of what it says. Fast Express, use either lane. All other trucks keep right. You get up to the border and it's like trucks in more than one lane. Cars are amongst them and you're trying to get. It's a pain in the butt. But I'm not going that close to the border. I'm not going across the border until my cousin told me the 29th of July. I would be going to go pet sitting. She was down to her one daughter's wedding. Getting off. I know why. Our flags are at half-mast, but I know why, because we lost 2 police officers in Ontario within 48 hours this week. turn signal off. Okay, fine, I'll turn the signal off. You're the one that's kept it on. The 18-year veteran of the Toronto Police Force was shot. Another area far from Toronto, I believe it was, where the Hearst area. It was a Ontario Provincial Police officer. Had been on the force for 2.5 years. It was run down. Passed away. You go around these curves that are only so don't have enough bend in them. It's just that it says signal stays on, and then the thing will go bing, bing, bing. And we're getting off. Over here to go to Walmart. PetSmart. Light around the corner. I would love to go to Dairy Queen, DQ, and get a blizzard, but I won't. I grab myself something for dinner in Walmart. They got the Advance. PetSmart, I don't need anything in Dollarama. I need to go into Walmart. If I had more money to spend, I might have gone into the LCBO, which is the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, but I don't need anything. I would need more mixes than I need alcohol. Well, since there's nobody watching and I am at PetSmart, we're going to shut this down. So, I'm going to close this up. Come on. Oh, we don't want those effects. Jeez, we don't want dance party? Kaleidoscope? Nope. I think the effects go away. Oh, some interesting names in there. Anyways, we're going to shut this down. Want to stop streaming? Yes.